Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? We'll be getting started in just a minute here. Hey, Tara. Robert's here. Steven. Ken, good morning. Got to get the blood flowing. It's a little cold in here, actually. We were just talking about that. It's never ideal. Too hot in here. It's too cold. It's always something. Cold's probably better, though. You can always layer up. You can only layer down so much in public. Morning, Steven. Robert, how are you? Mark, let me give that a look. When did you send that, Mark? So I don't see anything that came through today. Oh, uh, maybe I'm looking. No, I don't see anything. Let me check my spam folder. Hey, Nicholas. Hey, Billy. It was in the spam folder. I got it now. All right, I'll have to take a look. Looks very detailed. It's impressive. Hey, David. Kirk, how are you? Billy's here. Nancy's here. David's here. Kimberly. Hey, Ben, all the way from Texas. And we got some winners. 100th winner. Look at that. Nice, Adam. Hope you took all 100 trades. Hey, Pete. I'm doing good, Dom. Thanks for asking. I'm rebounding nicely. Today, I feel pretty normal from surgery today. I woke up and, yeah, I just kind of feel like I have a bruise now. So, yeah, basically, it really doesn't hurt unless I bump it. Thank you. Thank you. It does help to have a mic. Everyone get their texts and emails today? Hey, Will.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You saw Bonnie today. That's great.
Got it.
Yeah, Bonnie was meow, meow, meow.
Yep. Telegram went out. All
I'll let
good
the
there.
room fill up for 1 minute. I'm just gonna go make myself some tea. I'll be right back. I literally made it and forgot to put water in it. I'll take literally 1 second. Just give me 1 minute.
That's an important part. All right. Well, it's just us again. Not for long, though. Uh, hot water's ready, thankfully. You you could, Stephen. That is it's always an option. I know when I go hiking, I like to take the instant coffee packets, especially the ones that are like the pouch you can drop in and just kind of uh, like a mint or a lozenge, keep you going for a while. Nice, Todd.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, Jeff, hello there. Ken, Richard, Mark, Dom, Scott, Steve, Ken, Leslie, Robert. Only making money is the broker can only do options. Steven, Billy, Todd, Carrie. We got Nam, Muhammad, Angie, Krish, Tara, Jacqueline, Robert. We got a lot of Roberts here. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you guys are having fun in my VIP room. Who made money on ADP just now? And I mean the trading pit. Who made money in ADP in the trading pit? I am feeling better. Thank you. 35 thumbs up on making money today. Let's see. Is it 35? Up. It's now 36. Two loves, an okay sign, and then it's good stuff. So just to give you guys, just to give you guys a little, good. So just to give you a little preview of what we've done this morning in the trading pit, it's been a pretty busy morning, actually. We started off this morning. I gave you guys a, what did I do? Let's start off. Somebody asked me, like, what do you guys do in that pit of yours? So I told you guys to start watching SMY at 10:09. And I also short, and I told you to start watching TCOM long. We went short Intel at 10:19. We made money on Intel, not a lot of money, maybe 20 cents on Intel in like 10, 12 minutes. We got out of Intel. I told you guys start looking at energy stocks. I told you how much I regret not getting into SMY short. We got into UNP long. I told people if they did get into SMY short to get out with a profit. Then I told you guys to take profit on UNP. I told you how much money we made in profit. Then I told you to go long ADP, and then we took profit in ADP. So we officially took 3 trades today. We made money in all 3 trades today. SYM, unofficially 5 trades, but officially 3 trades. I only took 3 trades today, but we made money in all of them. Yeah, ADP still going up. Yeah, it could have been 84 cents, but we got like 50 cents in like 10, 15 minutes. I don't hear any complaints. All in all, it was a good day. Plus, top alpha stock, we took gains in, what was the ticker symbol there, Matt?
In Top Alpha that we took profit on.
Yes.
Let me just confirm. Never want to guess here. PGR.
PGR. We made money on PGR. I threw out VLO. Thank you, Steven. Made money. I gave you guys all a bonus on the free channel on McDonald's, which is a swing trade. Rob says, how do you get access to the trading pit? Rob, you're going to find out when we do our 100th trade countdown that starts in 52 minutes. And a lot of the folks who made I got a wonderful email yesterday. And Matt, you may want to throw that information up right now. I got a wonderful email yesterday from Roddy. Roddy says, Roger, I took most of these 100 trades with you, and I could testify that I made money on most. That was really cool, Roddy. I appreciate that. So I think most of you guys have been making money. I think we got some happy customers here. I like this. 100 trade with an over 95% win rate without any monkey business, and every trade is accounted for, including 3 today. So don't say it can't be done. Don't say that trading is random. I love the people that say the trading is random. It's so not random. It's crazy. But you gotta do it. Muhammad. All right, let me share my screen. Adam says, since Thursday, over $2,500 on the dashboard. I know Matt's going to take that right now and give it to the guys that are making the deck for the 1 p.m. session on the main Skype channel, right, Matt?
Of course.
Of course he is. How could he do anything different? All right. So a few things I wanted to say. Yeah, I love it too, Ken. What you just said is 100% true. There was a couple of things. I had something on my agenda that I really wanted to share with you. Let me just see what it is. because I wrote it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. A couple of things. A couple of things. So let me share my screen. A couple of things. Now I remember. Yes, Scott G. Yes. And hopefully you made money on some of those trades. Hey, look at that. We were looking at ADP right off of yeah, got in at right around here and drove it up. Drove the baby up. Adam's been on fire. I've been getting those emails from Adam. What you're looking at is our version of uh what you're looking for is our version of the not the Pro Trader dashboard on TC 2000. It doesn't allow you to do those lines, but it gives you the relative strength here. Ooh, look at that. Give them that one too. Matt SYM put.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. That's all from the trading pit. What's interesting is the market hasn't even really been on fire. It's been kind of lackluster of today, but we've been killing it. Okay. So energy. Look at energy stocks, guys. Energy, I made a big deal about the fact that I want to see the energy market go above the 200-day moving average because, well, it's the 200-day moving average, but also, where's my thing? I think it disappeared from me. Wait. Hey, where's my tool set? I don't have my tool set here. Anyway, just pretend I'm drawing an imaginary trend line about this level. I want to see us break that level. But with that said, I want to give you guys a couple of stocks that are bucking the trend. And I've been giving them to you daily, but this is important. A couple of stocks that are bucking the trend. This one, PSX, we have to pay very close attention to this stock because this stock is moving. It looks like the market's really coming down. Doesn't Ouch. Um, sorry, my I'm just trying to be in the groove. Um, what's the second one? One second. Second. I know I wrote it down here. Here it is. Yeah, Kurt, you're like a mind reader, man. That's good. Yeah, the stock is looking really good. I mean, it's look at the levels here, man. This is great stuff. This is very good. Very, very good. And last but not least, there was one more. Ooh, look at you, Deb. Good for you. There was one more, and that's Val. And I wanted to trade it, but somebody in this room by the name of Matt said, "You can't trade it. I already have it in one of my."
Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. That's like music to my ears. That's music to my ears.
Beat you to it.
That's great. That's you need to do that every time.
I
Hey,
try.
what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all good. All good. So three energy stocks that are bucking the trend. Very, very important. Okay. Number two, the bond market. Let me pull up a bigger chart so it's easier for you all to see. It's much easier to see this. So this is TLT. This is the 5 minute. Um, there you go, Billy. That's what I like to see. This is fantastic. Uh, this is TLT on a 5 minute. This is TLT on a daily. As I mentioned here, I think we're going to come down to this level, which means the stock market's going to have a little pressure on it, which means my suggestion to you is to do what I've been doing the last couple of days, is starting to look outside of technology for longs. And matter of fact, we went short Intel today. We went long ADP. We went long UNP. These are railroad. These are so sorry to hear that, Art. I'm so sorry to hear that. especially where you are at. You got a lot of mountains. Folks, for those who don't know, Los Angeles is not built for rain. There's hardly any rain, but when it rains, and it does havoc to the city. The city is just not designed for rain at all. Horrible. And you got mountains everywhere, Mulholland. Oh, it's terrible. Anyways, so I believe the bond market is going to come down here to this base right around the 93 level and potentially, depending on what the Fed says, break down from this level. But with that said, I'm not seeing it come back up. And also, I don't like the fact it's kind of like Apple. The second top is weaker than the first top. Here. See how this is much higher than this? Doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy about Apple either. But getting back to TLT, um, it looks to me like the bond wants to go down. And if the bond market wants to go down, it's going to be extremely difficult for the stock market, especially the QQQs, this right here, the techs, to stay balanced. Good luck, BB. I hope the flooding doesn't, hit you guys too hard. So yeah, and IWM hasn't been really, see, same thing. Yeah, what we just said. Yeah, that's not lower tops. Lower tops is not a good sign for anybody. And by the way, ADP is holding up still right at the high of the day for anybody who decided not to get out because they thought they're smart. But it's still a good wait time to get out. You can get about almost a dollar, actually more than a dollar from when we got in. Yes, Ken. Yes, TLT dropping puts the market. And also think about the direct correlation between real estate and TLT. Think about consumer staples. Think about financials. Think about real estate. Think about consumer staples. Negative correlation. Direct. Well, tech, obvious, yeah. But see, the thing is, if tech gets bearish enough, it's like those big waves. No matter how what the ocean's doing, if the wave is big enough, it'll move it in one direction. Kind of like that. Let me see how PSX is doing during all of this. All right, it's still doing pretty good. Okay. So, aside from telling you about the energy sector, the bond market, I wanted to very quickly mention XLV, which I'm very bullish on, and XLP, which I'm also bullish on. I think if that happens, both of these sectors will rise. Flight to quality, if you will, very typical, nothing, textbook economics there. Their defensive healthcare doesn't really it beats to the beat of its own drummer. And consumer staples typically start leading when we get a little wackiness, a little doubt from the Fed, and we're getting a lot of doubt from the Fed. I'm not going to go into interest rate March. You guys all know that song and dance. You guys all know how I feel about that. But that's how we're looking there. Um, let's talk about stocks. Matt, give me 1 second, folks. I'm gonna take a cold pill. Just give me 1 second.
Yep. Yep. Well, actually, now that you mention it, I wish I would have had this trade 2 days ago. The $56 level on Oxy is like a cheat code. I mean, you just cannot miss.
Yeah.
Let me show you,
Yeah,
right?
take the screen for a second. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
take this cold medicine. Takes like an hour to kick in.
Every time we go to the $56 level, we rally. Here, this was close, roughly here, 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 and here. So what is that? 2, 3, 6 times. Right. If always having, if you have Warren Buffett behind your trade, it's usually, well, I'll say it this way. I don't ever fade Warren Buffett because he's just If it starts going down, he just buys more. That's his thing.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like he can't theoretically he can't lose. He just makes the
Yeah.
market. But you had a $2 move in 2 days, so, which is 4% at the time, roughly 4%, a little less than that.
All right. Let me share my
Take it
screen.
back.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I need to send Matt and get some lemon honey for my tea. You should see Matt's backpack every day. I think he has like the entire supermarket in there. One time I asked him for something random. He's like, "Oh, here it is. I have it in my backpack." Like something totally random.
You know,
He can't help
just a few
himself.
things. First aid kit, tourniquet.
You carry a big load in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
like to be prepared.
You do. You do. God bless you. You do. So I think we covered that. So now let's talk about stocks. First I'll talk about shorts, okay? And then we'll talk about longs. Oh dear, this market is just Tim says I'm not getting Trading Pit on Telegram. Tim, did you sign up for Trading Pit on Telegram? First of all, guys, Trading Pit is a premium channel. It's not a free channel. If you subscribe to it, all you got to do is call customer service. They'll give you a link. Everybody can get it like this instantly. You just got to pay for it. Yeah, just call them. They'll take care of you, or send me an email and I'll forward it to them. UNP has been going down. We got out of Deb. We got out of UNP like 2 hours ago, an hour and a half ago. We- aren't you a little late? A little late to the party? No, I haven't seen Nvidia. I've been with you guys. I'll take a look at it right now, though. Yeah, I mean, I gave you an exit signal when it was up nicely. By the same token, I could say that ADP doubled in profit since I told you to get out, but I don't do that. I mean, I told you to exit an hour. I have a timestamp here. Here, I told you to get out of UNP a while ago. Yeah, take profit on UNP at 11:24. I do like it for a swing trade, though. I do like it for a swing trade. I like all of them for a swing trade. Okay, let's start with our signals, okay? I'll do shorts today first. McDonald's. We're below a key moving average. We're breaking down. The stop loss would go right here at the 291 level. Give it a little room. Our profit target would be right here near the 278 level on this moving average. And we would obviously be buying a put. It would be 17 days out. And it would be, 290. February 23rd expiration, 290 puts. Okay. I think we'll just not seeing a major catalyst for stock market upside. Now, this one's a mouthful. Like they couldn't give them a regular ticker symbol, right? I almost recommended it, but I was like, wow, this is a mouthful. I think it speaks for itself. The stop loss or the buy stop in this case would go right about the 74-ish level. Um, we would we would have a major problem with the options here. So we are not going to even talk about it. But you guys see what I'm looking at here. I hope you guys. This is 5 minutes. This is a daily. Okay. Next one. You can do this one instead of LBRDK because they're both media companies. So they're kind of doing exactly the same thing. And this one has a lot more liquidity. Just throwing it out there. They look exactly the same. The stop would go to the 352 level. It's got good downside here. The spreads are better as I expected. We would go right here to the 305s. Actually, I would actually prefer to go deeper. Again, we're going to February 23rd, 17 days out, and man, these options are expensive. They're expensive. They're real like 305s probably. Next, let's continue. Let's continue. CEIX. Um, I would want to wait for us to it bounced off too hard off of this level. I was not expecting it. When I picked this trade, it wasn't the day wasn't here. It was still like right here. I don't like this. I mean, I like it for a bounce, but I don't, and I'm not willing to take this trade long right now, so it's a no-go. And last but not least, APD, not ADP, APD. It's kind of funny, Matt. We're going long ADP and we're going short APD, right? Thank
Can
you,
get
Ken. That's
confusing
exactly what the
fast.
advice I would have given RV Hannings. Sorry, I didn't see that, RV. All right. Stop loss. And by the way, I've been talking about this stock when it was down here, and it's so about 236-ish level. We would go 38 days out because I don't want to go 10 days. It may be not enough. And we'd go right here to the 230s. 230s. Yes, sir. 230s. That's my short list. Now we're going to move on to the long list. So we're going to switch the puts to calls. Okay. I just want to be clear in case folks are uh, going deep, following along, and so forth. So the first long I like is snow. I think this is a good swing trade. Matt, you like stocks that are making new highs or swing highs, but also at the same time coming down, right?
Yeah, slight pullback.
Well, look at this. This is now a
That
2 day
looks
pullback
good.
right to the 8 day EMA. And
You know how much I love that 8 day EMA.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You may even want to consider a put spread. But anyways, that's not for this session. But anyway, snow right now is looking pretty good. I'll give you an option for this one. 17 days out, February 23rd. Unless otherwise, everything today is February 23rd expiration, okay? Right here, 200 strike price. Yeah, I don't know about being in a put trade on a stock that's making a swing high right now. Anyhow, just something to think about. Next one, GE. Hey, GE. Earnings, remember, it pulled a little pullback, and now it's coming back up. Either the 8 day EMA, JP, or 15-day EMA. Look how it's hugging it. I would put my stop right around here, maybe 132-ish. Ish. We'd go to the February 23rd level. We'd go to the 135 strike price, delta of 76. And that's what we would do right there. Man, look at that ADP go. It doesn't want to stop. Crazy stock. Another stock that I'm jonesing right now. I like the stock. I like the stock. If chip stocks can get a second wind, this is the strongest chip stock right now, I believe, that isn't overextended. The stop loss here would go around the 112-ish area. We would go to the February 23rd expiration, and we would go to the options are juicy. I'd go to the 114 strike. That's what I would do. And by the way, you could see relative strength here also. You could see the stock, the market, and the sector, all three right here. And right here is same thing. 5 minute, 30 minute. This is the daily. This is the 5 minute. This is the stock, the market, and the sector. No problem, Krishna. No problem. Look how the SPY, look how the SPY is bouncing, hitting that VWAP and just coming off. Right here, right there, a little bit higher, and then it went up. That VWAP, man, I love that VWAP. It's good. The VWAP? Oh, the VWAP has nothing to do with me. It's built into every platform. It's an intraday indicator. Oh, RS, that's me. That's all mine. That's all Uncle Rogers. Okay, let's continue. Look at the move on this stock. Nice clean trend. Something to be said about clean trends. 466-ish is the rest stop area. On this one, we will not be able to do the 10-day option is no good. We'll be able to do the 38-day. Excuse me. That's right, Ken. Krishna, you don't have to get the hold on, Krishna. Let me finish this and I'll show you something, okay? I'm going to show you a little trick, okay? Yeah, the options are just awful here. So look, let me show you something, Krishna. And anybody who wants to watch this or thinks that you missed something, you go to YouTube. Look, Krishna, you go to YouTube, okay? You type in Roger Scott. You see how I come up right away? Right away. You go to my channel, and I'm live. You see that live? You click this, you can rewind it, go forward, go backwards, go to live, and watch all of these events live from the past. All of them. Every one of them. You can literally go rewind this and go 5 seconds behind me and trail me if you want. Okay? All right. And this wasn't just for Krishna, it was for anyone else who. Okay, let's continue, guys. Next one is CTCLS. The stop here would go at about 476-ish level. This market is just killing me today. We would go to right here, 3250 is fine. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. CP. I like all the railroads right now. I don't know if you guys figured it out yet or not, but I'm loving the railroads right now. 473.25. Yes, that was the stock I just gave a second ago. That option was for February 16th because there was no option that we wanted in between. And the one I'm going to give you right now is for March 15th. Okay, it's for 38 days out on CP. Stop loss level around 473-ish, and the option here would be the 80. Okay, 80 strike price. Cyrus, you get what you pay for. It looks like there's a lot of volume here too, by the way. Next one, ETN. Also another stock that I'm really liking right now. Notice they're not techie stocks. We're about to bounce off of that VWAP again. Stop loss right here at 462. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry about that. Not 462. 253. 253. 253. Um, March 15th expiration. We would go to the 260 strike price right here. 260 strike price. Let's continue. NTRA. right here, 64.19-ish level, 64.19, 30 days, 38 days out, March 15th expiration. And the options are, these are okay. Right here, 65s, 65s. Let's continue. DKS. I told you about this stock yesterday. I like the stock. I personally shop there, but that's not why I like it. What I like, and like I'm a big I watch Netflix, but I'm not recommending it to anybody right now. 148.66-ish. We're going back to February 23rd expiration, our standard expiration, February 23rd, giving us 17 days to expiration. There's a question for you, Matt, from RB. We would look at the 155 strike price right here. That's a good one. It's got 880 delta. Yeah, Art, it is. Well, here in Florida, it is. It's like Big Five, you know? It's like Big Five. I know you got a Big Five on every corner, Art. So I like the 155. No, what did I say? Sorry, 150. I don't know if I said 155, but I like the 150s. Just to be clear, I like the 150s here. The 150s. 150s. Next one, Ralph Lauren. Stock just now started popping up on my radar. Look at this level right here. It looks like it's just coming up. Now, before you go and getting all hot and heavy about Ralph Lauren, you may want to wait for it to close above this area, not just trade above this area, okay? Your stop would be right here at the 135 area. We would go 38 days out till March 15 because there just isn't an alternative. We would go to the 140 strike price right here, right there. Next is Argen. Look at this stock, man. I'm getting excited. Also, I think this is the first time I'm bringing this stock to your attention. It's a nice looking stock. Yeah, ADP, I'm looking at ADP. I was just looking at it, Doc. It's now $1.37 above the price that we rec. I was just looking to get a quick 50, 60 cents off of it. You don't know. You just don't know, you know? Junior, ask me in a few minutes about PayPal, and I'll tell you. I have a lot of thoughts about PayPal. 185 stop loss. Robert, TOS is, it depends what you're looking to do. I like TC2000 and TOS, but TC2000 is very quick, nimble, easy, fast. Think or Swim is more like a big book, and TC2000 is like a guide. For scanning, TC2000 is great, but if you want to do custom programming, TOS. If you have someone like Matt, Think or Swim. If you don't have a Matt, then TC2000. There you go. Good. Yes, I'm doing a presentation and we're going to celebrate over 100 trades, which is fantastic. This is going to be good. And especially with 3 winners today. Chicken, chicken, winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. All right, let's look some more. Disney. A lot of stocks. By the way, folks, first time today, a lot of new stocks on my list. Nice bounce, nice move. I like what I'm seeing here. Stop loss right below this. I like Disney, by the way, a lot right now. I think out of all of the stocks, this is one of my favorites. 95.48, 17 days, February 23rd expiration, 94 strike price. I'll talk Argen. Hold on. Get Argen. Must have skipped it. Got too excited. Argen looks really good too. Really, a lot of these stocks look good. 185-ish. 38 days till expiration, March 15th. And the spreads are dog meat. They're bad, 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 bad. That's why I didn't give it to you guys. They're bad. A lot of new stocks today. And that's it. That's all I've got for you. Now, folks, I'm going live in 20 minutes, and I highly, highly recommend everybody here join me. I'm going to be celebrating. It's going to be exciting. We're going to have a great time. For anybody who doesn't know about the trading pit or wants to learn more about the trading pit or wants to celebrate with me, it's going to be juicy. Matt's going to post the link right now.
It's actually 101 now, I
Oh, it's
believe,
101 now, huh?
but they didn't
They didn't
update it.
update it, huh?
So,
See, they couldn't even update the link fast enough. Adam says, if you're not there, you're not a trader. All right, Matt, why don't you do seasonality? I'm gonna go and blow my nose, and we'll get. Oh, PayPal. So I think PayPal is gonna huff and puff, and this is the 200-day moving average. Every time it goes below, every time it comes here, it comes down. I think PayPal is getting ready to. I think right now it's having a little strong spurt with all of the rest of the tech. But once the spurt is gone, I think it's going to be like Tesla, lagging, and then really lagging. So I'm pretty bearish on it. And DKNG, I've been pretty bullish on it for since here. You guys remember, it's about fifth day we're talking about it. I'm still bullish, but I just assumed folks were already in it. Moderna. Moderna looks like it's starting to pick up right at the moving average. It looks like it may want to uptick here for the next few days. Remember, there's a seasonality cycle that's between the 1st and the 9th of this month on Moderna. Again, you asked about Moderna. What is it with you and Moderna? It's like obsessed with Moderna or something. All right, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Matt, take over, and I'll see you guys in 18 minutes, and Matt will post that link at least 3 more times. I'll see you soon, guys.
all right, taking over the screen. All right, here we are. Seasonality once again. We start on the long side. Here's the sectors. Um, Accuracy wise, we're moving up in the world here. We've you got utilities accuracy 82, real estate really hasn't budged off of 80, excuse me. Consumer staples getting a little bit more of a bump to the upside today. Tech, you've got accuracy, and financials, you've got accuracy. But here's the kicker: utilities, one profit factor, throw it out. It's not making any money, so gone. Tech, 1.12, made a little bit of money, but not enough. That's not good enough. Throwing it out. And financials, same thing. That actually lost money, even though it was right 76% of the time. It's gone. So that leaves us with real estate, which, because the number of trades is a little sketchy, and consumer staples. And that's it. To the long side. That's it to the long side for your sectors. And if we go to the short side, it is really supporting the long side. These numbers look really bad. So the shorts are out seasonally. Doesn't really surprise me, but that's what it is. Please email Roger's link for 20. Well, I can't email it unless you have an email. But if you're on Telegram, oh, okay. Well, yeah, you should get an email. It won't be from me. All right, let's go to 10-day hold. See if consumer staples continue. And it does. 70%, 17 trades, 1.9 profit factor. Those numbers are nothing to turn your nose at. That's pretty good for 10-day hold. And utilities, profit factor is still pretty weak, but it's hanging in there. Everything else, just normal market movement, I would say. No trend detected. All right, let's go to the long side. Let's take a look at the number. I'm betting this is a long one. $308. Sure is. It's pretty good. It's probably A minus, maybe even a solid A. Not sure there. We've got a lot of trades up here that don't have a lot of tickers that have good accuracy, don't have 10 trades. So typically, I know you hear me say this every day. If you're here every day, we ignore them, but we always give them a look just to see if there's anything on the chart that might catch our eye. Pan W looks interesting. It looks pretty consolidative. Probably wouldn't take it. And earnings are right around the corner, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, you got 14 days, so might be able to squeeze it in. Roger's checking DoorDash earnings right now. That's what he just said. Nope. It's a no go, folks. Yep. You know you're on mute, right? Okay. Okay. You wanted to send it out, but earnings, it's a no go. NEE, 24 trades, 95% win rate. That is something to take note of. That's pretty good numbers, but we go to the chart and the plan has it's fallen on its face. That was a weird noise. So we pass for now. A few more that looked really juicy. 24 trades in the 90s. I'm going to do rapid fire over here where you can't see it. And then if it's good, then I will show it to you. But I keep having to move it back and forth. VFC, no. You can follow along if you want on your chart. I'm starting right. Mine. Okay. Hate it when it does that. Starting at VFC. I want to check out this nice patch of big trades. VFC, not for me. Earnings. VFC is a no from me. Train technology. Checking that one out. That looks really good, actually. Now the intraday price action's kind of crummy, but had very good earnings, presumably, with that price action. It's pulling down. Uh, Typically, you're going to get about half the range of that first candle back for a good setup, that is. So if it can pivot, that looks like a great one. And you don't have to worry about earnings because they already happened. If you wanted to take an option, there's not a lot of choices. There's no weeklies, and it's pretty pricey and slightly spready. So, yep. If you're an underlying trader, might be interesting. If you're an options trader, you could maybe work the fill on the 270s calls. That is. Uh, no, it's just not very liquid. The last is 850. So I don't even think that's probably not even been traded today. But underlying trader, I like that one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Travelers. I don't know where I like it. You see me delaying for a second because I really like having my chart. I have 6 screens. I like the chart up here, and I like the option chain to my right. That's what I use all day long. When I get on the VIP show, got this stinking mic stand in the way, so I'm always trying to bob and weave to look over it. So we'll get it together, but that's why I look like I'm spazzing out. Okay, we looked at train. Next on the list was travelers. That also looks pretty good. It's pulling back, made a swing high, had earnings already. Really good earnings. And you can take not a lot of choices there. You're probably going to need to go in the money. I would not take the 220 with 38 days. You could, I wouldn't. I would take this. I would take the 210. And you could even spread it with the 220, but that's still going to be about $4. So market makers really know how to ruin a party. All right, let's see what else we got here. Travelers, solar. I mean, not a lot of trades, and that chart looks bad to the long side. I'm spending a lot of time on the long side because the short side is going to be pretty much nothing. And we'll hang out for about 5 more minutes, and then I'll kick you over to Roger for the trading pit. All right, next one here. I was on First Solar. Cardinal Health. Used to love that one. It was a great stock for us for a while. Now I don't love it. It just looks consolidative to me. Not the worst trade you could take, but there's definitely some better options in here. Options as in choices, but also options as in options to take. So double meaning there. You want me to look at in phase? Sure. Let me look at AON real quick. Nope. AON. If you can't get above any of the three moving averages, then it's not for me. McKesson looks okay. Probably need to wait on a pullback, but it's $500 stock. I know most people aren't interested in that here. I would stay away from MTV. LNT, same thing. Wouldn't touch it. Okay, you've got APD. Nope, not APD. ADP. Just had earnings. I think Roger traded that. He was asking me about it earlier. That has decent seasonality right here. 24 trades, 88% win rate. Can't go wrong with that, but pretty sure he was covering that one. And Starbucks, just like their coffee, their chart is mediocre. Hot take, but at least for the price. I mean, it's like $7 for a large coffee. And I know because I have one right here. It always sounds so good when before you buy it, and then you buy it, you're just like, it just got some Folgers. But anyway, let me look at in phase for Rochelle. Rochelle, I don't know if you knew this, but earnings are today after the close. So that's a no-go for me. I don't know. If there wasn't earnings, if you're a bottom picker, I'd probably take the long if you have a bullish sentiment about it because you got a nice level of support right here. It touched it, wicked it, or tail wick. So it could be a nice little pop to the upside. Okay. FCX is our next one. Step on up, folks. I don't like how range bound it is right here, but if it breaks above, maybe. But hate wicks like this. Really, the consolidative range is here, right at the 40-20 level. You got this one wick, but who knows what that was about. So to me, I don't like it either way. I don't feel comfortable in a bias. It could stay range bound. It could break out. I would wait until after it breaks out. Then you got a lot of room to the upside. MS, Morgan Stanley. Hate it. Don't like it long. Don't like it short. LNC. Not a terrible long. Again, not well, let me change the view here. It's very range bound plus upside. So either way, it's probably going up. It's either going to stay in the range and top out at about 28.50, or it's going to finally break out of the range. But the least likely thing, in my opinion, is for it to dump here. And even if it does, you got a hard stop at, right under 26. As far as fundamentals on the company, I don't know. That is going to do it for today, folks. All right, I stopped sharing my screen. It's my ugly face. Here's the link one more time. We're at 101 winners. If you haven't done it, you really are missing out. And I have vowed not to take any trades from the trading pit. I took one trade. I took the AAL long. If any of you guys took, I think it was American Airlines. It was either American or it had to have been American. I think it was AAL. I took the one AAL. That's one of the few losers we've had in the program. That's the only trade I took, and it was an immediate loser. So obviously, I was a bad omen for the room. So I stay away from the trades. It was love. Thank you. It was love. It was Delta. Yep. That's right. I won't do it. And I think that's 4 times with the link now. So get on over there, folks. He just got back, so he'll be heading to that room right now. Angel, I just ran out of time, to be honest, but uh, but tomorrow. There's the link again. All right. I am probably going to shut it down. Make sure you get over to that room, and I will see you all tomorrow.